Hi guys, it's me, Revelation, with Extra Life Gaming, bringing you a Legend of Grimrock LP. It's an indie dungeon crawler game with some puzzle elements developed by AlmostHumanGames on April 11th, 2012, which happens to be none other than today. This game's available from GOG, Steam, and Grimrock.com for $13.50, but that's a limited time offer because it is 25% off, just because it is newly released. So if you find this video interesting and you want to pick it up, I'd suggest that you go ahead and pick it up early, or else it'll be $15 full price. As for the lack of music in the background, it's because I disabled the music because it happened to be way too loud that I could not even hear myself speak, because as you can see there's no sound option. Hopefully they will be patching that in, and we shall see. So, as for episode 1, I don't think I'm going to get into any real hardcore gameplay. I'm just going to explain all the mechanics of the RPG elements, such as character creation and all that, and going to play some of the tutorial. And then after that, part 2 is when we start the game and all that jazz. So, this is what it will be like. New game. So, currently the only dungeon is Grimrock, but there's only one dungeon. But expansion packs and user-made content will be expected to be added here, so it'll add some replayability. Apparently, Grimrock is not a randomly generated dungeon, which is kind of depressing, but seeing as an indie game, and as you can see from all these textures, you can see the work that has gone into this game. And of course, there's 3 standard difficulties: easy, normal, hard. We're going to be playing on normal. We're going to go ahead and create our characters because I don't want pre-generated characters, and we are not going to do old school mode, which means it turns off auto mapping completely. So that means we just have to pull out some grid paper and go hardcore D&D status and make the maps ourselves. So there's 3 races: human, minotaur, lizard man, and insectoid, and 3 classes: fighter, mage, rogue. We're going to start with the human. Humans are the most populous of the sentient races in the world. They are very adaptable and can excel in all professions. Minotaur are bulky, simple, and keen to violence. They are tolerated in cities only because of their ability to do labor that demands great strength and stamina. They sound like black people. Lizardmen are social outcasts and generally mistrusted due to their curious and deceitful nature. They are superb in tasks requiring stealth and dexterity. Insectoids are mostly keep to themselves and rarely wander in the lands of humankind. It is believed that their known of the arcane is unrivaled. So, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and make a human fighter, a minotaur fighter that's going to go tank, a lizardman rogue, and an insectoid mage. So, as for the human fighter, we are going to name him Revelation, after yours truly. And we're going to go ahead and pour everything into strength, or at least max it out. Everything else will go into dexterity. So the skills correspond with the class. There's athletics. This skill represents the time spent in exercising your physique. Spending points in this skill will increase your physical ability scores, whatever that means. Level 2 ability: strength +1, vitality +2, health +10. Armor skill represents fighters' knowledge of armor and defensive combat technique. Spending points in this skill improves the effectiveness of equipped armor and your character's defense abilities. Protection +1, health +10. Axes represents your character's training with axes. By increasing the skill of your attack power, accuracy, and chance of performing special attack increases. The aforementioned bonuses apply only when fighting with axes. Surprising enough. Strength and health. Maces. This skill represents your character's training with maces. By increasing this skill, your attack power, accuracy, and chance of performing special attacks increases. The aforementioned. Yeah, so basically, weapon specialization, vitality, health, and bash. Swords, giving you strength, health, and slash. Vitality, health. Unarmed. Dexterity, health, and jab. We are going to go ahead and be a sword-wielding guy. And these are the different traits. Aggressive, you're full of rage, +4 attack power. Agile, your reflexes are exceptional, +2 dexterity. Athletic, your body is muscular, +2 strength. Aura, you have potent aura, +15 energy. I don't know what energy is. Energy is the ability to act. Strenuous activities such as special attacks or spellcasting consumes energy, and running out of energy prevents these actions. Willpower. Oh, okay. So basically it is mana. Cold-blooded. You are naturally resistant to cold. Evasion. You know better to stay away from harm. Demon Ancestor. Your great-grandfather has fiery eyes. Fist Fighter. Attack power +6 when unarmed. Headhunter. Minotaur, attack power +3 for each skull carried. Healthy, you're exceptionally healthy, +2 vitality. Natural armor, your skin's very thick and armor-like, +5 protection. Poison resistance. Skilled, +3 skill points. Strong mind, +2 willpower. And tough, +15 health. So, we pulled aggressive for the first one, and since we're going strength here, that's +4 attack power, I might just pick up athletic. Yeah, we'll go up and pick athletic. I mean, I could always pick up 3 skill points and then put that into, like, axes and maces, I guess. But anyway, new prisoner. Oh yeah, we're gonna go with a Minotaur. We're gonna go with a tanky Minotaur, and we're gonna name him Frank the Tank. And we're going to put everything into vitality to make this guy buff as hell, and everything else into dexterity because he is really inaccurate. Yeah, so negative inaccuracy. I don't want negative inaccuracy. I want him to at least land some of his. And of course we're going to go with Headhunter because +3 attack power for each skull carried. I mean, come on, really? And then we're going to go with either tough or healthy. Actually, I'm going to go with tough. +15 health, that's not too bad. I'm going to put that 1 skill point into armor. We're going to add another prisoner. We're going to name him the Mage, or also known as Damage. We're going to make him an insectoid rogue. We're going to max out his willpower and put everything else into vitality. Oh wait, no. Mage. Derp. And I think I want to specialize in fire magic. We're going to go with Aura and where is the strong mind? So, yep. And which one of these guys looks like a mage? This guy looks like a mage. And we're gonna finally add a Lizardman Rogue. He looks the roguiest of them all. I actually don't have a cunning name for him. We're gonna name him Rogue. We're gonna name him Sneaky Bastard. And we're gonna put everything into dexterity, everything else strength. Assassination. This skill represents you. Oh wait. Oh, haha, I'm messing up. Air magic represents your character training an air magic spell. Resist shock, resist poison, resist fire, resist cold, willpower +1, evasion, health protection. Actually, instead of getting fire magic, I think I might just go into spellcraft because I don't really know what kind of magic is good magic. But these are more interesting to me because I am a rogue lover, so we're going to go with assassination. As you progress in the skill, you gain access to deadly and precise melee techniques. Strength, backstabbing, double damage when attacking an enemy from behind, reach attack. Attack with melees from the back row. Actually, that seems pretty helpful. Daggers, dexterity, energy, stab. Dodge, dexterity, energy, quick shot. 25, wait. Yeah, no, this guy has a lot of energy, 97. Dodge, quick shot, 25% faster attack rate with bows. Do I want him... Do I want him to use daggers or bows? Because if I go assassination, I could keep him in the back row. Yeah, anyway, let's go with some, let's go with agile, and if we're gonna make him evasive, I think we're gonna make him skilled. So, yeah, 6 in assassination, just kidding. I'm gonna put 4, so then we can get reach attack later, and then go with daggers. Yeah, I'm gonna have him use daggers in the back. This guy's gonna use magic, obviously. This guy's gonna tank. Probably gonna make him use maces. This guy's gonna have swords. So, yep. Let's get started. Mount Grimrock. And this introduces the story of us being 4 prisoners. A towering spire looms above the clouds, a weathered rock that stood tall for ages, longer than histories of man have been written down, is a desolated place now only remembered when things need to be discarded and forgotten. An airship struggles to gain altitude as it flows towards its peak. If you look closely, you can see the airship. Four prisoners bound by heavy chains emerge from the ship. The court accuses them of terrible treasonous deeds, but by the grace of the kings their crimes shall be forgiven atop Mount Grimrock. This is Sparta! Their final trial is at hand. Numerous prisoners have received their pardons here, yet none have returned to live their life in freedom. They are at the very top of the world, and below them only darkness and justice awaits. I'm assuming they're just gonna kick them in now. Oh no, they're gonna stab them in. That's better. As they are plunged down the open maw at the peak, their crimes are absolved. Everyone before them has perished in the guts of the mountain, but will you be able to lead them through the dark into freedom that awaits them at the base of Mount Grimrock? Legend of Grimrock. So, I heard there's 8 layers in Grimrock, so we start at the top of the mountain, and then as we go further and further down, it gets harder and harder for us to escape. And when we escape, we should be able to have our freedom and no longer be prisoners. First time playing Grimrock, a tutorial is available in the pause menu by pressing escape. We're going to go ahead and play the tutorial. When the tutorial finishes, that's where I'm going to end the video, and then we will start playing the game in part 2 of Legend of Grimrock. Party and marching order. You control a party of 4 prisoners. Prisoners walk in a square formation with the front and a back row. Only the front row can perform melee attacks using WSAD and QE to turn, unless you get that attack thing in the back. So you can see if in the front there's a sword and shield fighter, or shield and axe tank. Looks like a guy with a pike and that's a mage with a staff, and then a rogue with a bow and arrow. Portraits and item slots. The item slots are used for attacking and for displaying what characters carry in their hands. So yeah, there's a fighter with a sword, there's a minotaur with an axe and a torch, there's a rogue in the back, and there's a mage in the back with a staff. Left click on the item to pick it up from the slot, and right click it to attack with the item. You can change the marching order by dragging a portrait with the left mouse. So let's say that my fighter's about to die, I can pull him back and put my rogue forward. Character sheet. Right click on a portrait, use a default keyboard shortcut 1, 2, 3, and 4 to access the character sheets. The equipment, statistics, and skill of the character are displayed on the separate tabs. If a character suffers from a special condition, such as poisoning or hunger, its effect can be seen on the statistics tab. So yeah, there's a food bar, so gotta keep them eating. Throw items by dropping them in that area. Pick up and drop items by clicking in this area. Operate dungeon mechanics by clicking on them. So that's the tutorial. It wasn't that long. I expected the tutorial to be like a mini dungeon where we actually fight things, but apparently not. I'm gonna go ahead and save the game. I went ahead and played 20 minutes of it to see how the game worked and to see if it would record, and tested the sound and whatnot. So that's it for part 1 of Legend of Grimrock. I hope you guys are enjoying this as much as I am. I'm very excited to start playing this. I am fairly new to Let's Playing LPs. If you not already have guessed and watched my other LP on Hard Reset, which I encourage you to check out if you're into old school Quake style FPS games with lots of explosions and dead robots. But if you have any tips, suggestions, or even questions to ask me, go ahead and leave it in the comment section below. I'll get around to answering you guys. And like the video if you want to see more. I'm going to do more regardless because this game's actually really enjoyable. So, yeah. But like it if you like the videos. It gives me feedback and makes me feel proud of myself that I'm actually entertaining people and I'm not just sitting here talking to myself like a little loser, which I probably am. Anyway, my name's Revelation, and I hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you guys next time.